The Morgan dollar field is filled with a bunch of nooks and crannies, right? 28 years, Philadelphia, San Francisco, 26 O's, 13 CCs. Then we got that one Denver, the last year of issue. We have an 8 tail feather that started it off. We have a 7/8 tail feather that happened the first year. And then there's a bunch of very special errors or varieties that just make the series just one of those phenomenal coin hunts. Well, tonight, finally back in stock, we have number 1. Do you know what it is? It is the 1882 O over S. O over S. Now, again, it's an 1882 O. San Francisco die is sent over to help out New Orleans. They always seem to get the hand-me-downs, right? And late in the year, they needed a die. So instead of creating a brand new die, they take a San Francisco die. And instead of grinding off the S mint mark, they just counterpunch over it. And the counterpunch is so obvious, it's an O over an S, creating the very first ever mint mark overstrike in the history of the U.S. Mint. How about that? And this is that coin. Ours are all certified by NGC, and even more so, look at our price at only $149.95.
So if you look at NGC's website, since these are slabbed by NGC, you'll be able to tell what the population is, which means how many coins has NGC seen and slabbed, and that number is, as of today, 4,741. Now, for comparison's sake, we're going to look at 2 other rarities in the Morgan Silver Dollar series, and we're going to start with the 93S. Guess how many 93S's there are? 3,682. And how about the 1889 CC, the rarest CC? Now, the 93S is the lowest mintage. The 89 CC is the rarest Carson City, and that one's at 5,763.
Now,
so
there is a great graphic. You will get that graphic, and you see it right there with the naked eye. That S comes right across the middle of the coin. That's the O punched over San Francisco. So this is a San Francisco die with an over punch, but it's an O mint itself. It's a great, great coin. But you're getting to the sweet spot on this conversation, Allie. I'll let you continue.
Right, so the 93S with 3,600 coins, that's a $7,000 to $10,000 coin. The 89CC with 5,700 coins is thousands of dollars. In fact, it's like $3,000 to $4,000 out in the marketplace today. And this one, with populations of just 4,700, you're at $149.95. So it's a chance to own a rarity, a very slim population, small population in one of the most popular coins. The first variety over date, the second one was the O over CC, so this one was the first mint mark over date for under $150.
Now, there's a couple of things on this coin we need to talk about. You probably see some of our competitors advertising this coin and just a little flip with a little pamphlet. They're great stories, the same story we're telling here tonight. Allie, you're the person that coordinates all of our coins going into NGC. Have we ever if we send 10 coins down, have we ever gotten back 7 or 8 regularly? Or, i.e., where we send coins down, where we're using loops to verify the error, and they're saying it's not strong enough, it's too weak.
Yep, they send it back.
And they won't grade it genuine.
Right.
And again, we have them do it because that way it's not our word that this is an O over S. This is a strong O over S, which is why NGC will grade it. So again, ours are actually certified, validating the coin. So nobody has to worry about it ever again. But the important thing is, 6 months ago, the last time we had this coin, here are the numbers. So I pulled up the sheets we were using that day when we were chatting about this, Allie, and there were 4,631 coins of this coin that NGC has seen. So in the last 6 months, it's been 110 coins. Think about that, 110 coins. Last week, they did 100,000 Silver Eagles. Okay? The 93S was 3551, which is now 3682. It's 131 up in the last 6 months. The CC, the 89CC, that holy grail, that beautiful coin, was 5537. Now it's 5763. It went up 234 coins.
So what you're saying is they graded, slabbed more 89 CCs, more 93Ss than this one
in the last 6 months.
In the last 6 months.
And that's the reason why you're seeing those low populations exist. We're not making this up. Where a lot of coins, you got to push on the varieties to see 7/6 or, a tail feather or other varieties. There are two distinct coins that have their own lines, not only in the red book, but on all the grading services. It's the 82 O over S and the 1900 O over CC. The over strike, i.e. mint mark over strikes in the Morgan series. So there's 96 coins, 97 with the 8-tail feather, and then these get their own lines. Now there's others that are fun. The alligator eye from 87, the hot lips from 88, right? The 1900, the micro O, lots of other great storied coins. But this is the first one. This is where it started. And when you look at the numbers, it's up there with the 93S and the 89cc. It just is. I mean, 93S is that holy grail. It's the one call we get every week from multiple people saying, hey, can you find me one? I just want to get like a VG8. Make sure it looks nice. I just want to have one in my collection to complete it. And it's $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 for a good-looking coin because there's a premium. There's a lot of ugly stuff out there, right? Just is. And then you get to the 89cc. That market's going crazy in the last 2 years. Know why? Because they made a 2021 cc. People are saying, hey, I want the rarest cc. It's still affordable. Twice as many coins in the last 6 months on that we've seen, and it still sells for $3,000 to $4,000. This one, competition's north of us. Ours are certified, and we're holding the line at $149.95, and the big number is a tiny number, $47.41. If this was a Silver Eagle, where would we be? The lowest minted Silver Eagle is the 19S Enhanced Reverse Proof. We're gonna do some drilling here, Allie. How many coins did they strike? 30,000, right? She didn't flip me off, guys. It was just that look that the daggers were daggers that would hurt, right? 30,000. So low mintage. But how many coins are certified? Just under 10,000. And it's a $4,000 coin. There's only 4,741, the first overdate error in the entire Morgan series today, and it sells for under $200 with us. That's how much fun this coin is in the series. If you collect the Morgans and you love the O's, you love the S's, you love the CC's, once you get into a couple of these special errors dash varieties that they actually label, I mean, they label the O over S, they label the O over CC, they label the alligator eye, they label the hot lips, they let us know the varieties. It's so much fun to collect. And when you get done with it, when the day's over, your coins are all going to be in the top 10 out of 100 plus different Morgan dollars, because the number that are known today, the number that are certified today, are so tiny. I guess I was talking a lot, wasn't I? And I was actually pounding the table as well.
I'm just waiting.
I was pounding the table. My apologies for getting a little bit animated, but I love the Morgan series, and this is one of my favorites.
So very limited quantity on these. Excuse me, folks. We're going to put a 30-second clock up, please. We have a very limited quantity because there really are only 4,741 out there in the universe. And I can guarantee you right now we don't have all 4,700, and we don't even have 100. So we're down to actually single digits. So if you have this in your cart online on abccoins.com, please process your checkout so it doesn't sell out before the end of the show. Or if you're thinking about it, give us a call right now because they're very close to sell out. Don't want you to miss out on this one.
Remember a conversation on this coin with one of our dear friends in the Morgan Dollar area. We call him one of our scroungers. He goes a lot of the smaller shows all across the country, just looking for coins to help us build our inventories. And he brought back some 82 O over S's, right? And they were weak. So Jorge, Grant, they said, this isn't going to pass. They're not going to certify this coin. And he said, yeah, but it's still there. I said, no, it's not. They're not going to, they don't certify it. It doesn't matter. It's not there. Yes, you can see it very faintly, but it has to be as strong, right? And he said, well, I said, well, how about this? You send the coins in, and if they make the grade, I'll pay the price. I'm not afraid of that. He said, well, yeah, but if it doesn't grade, then I spend $20 and I don't get anything on my coin. And I said, the point's exactly, exactly the point. So it has to be as strong. These are those. Thanks for your patience, everybody, but we got to be moving on.